Hey, welcome back to A for another core math lesson. Today we'll be going through Module 4, Lesson 16 with yours truly, Mr. Andrews, working from home just like you. And today happens to be April 28th, 2020, which is National Superhero Day. Do you have super capabilities to do your best today? I think you do. Oh, what's up, Green Lantern? You here to check out their great work? Yeah, me too. I'll see you later. All right. So our learning target for today is remember that great mathematicians use our understanding of place value to add and subtract using a strategy that makes sense to us. So, quick question for all y'all. Let's review. What can, when can it be helpful to use a place value strategy like sticks and dots, expanded notation, number line? When should we use those? Wow, I'm hearing so many different ideas. The bottom line, use them anytime. Whether you're doing your core math work or your math stories work, cough, cough, hint, hint to your math stories. Anytime you are come up with a chance to add or subtract with bigger numbers, use your place value strategies. So let's do an example together. Today, you guys will find that much of your work is focused on completing math stories. So it makes sense that we do a math story together. Our math story that we'll do today says, Frederick counted a total of 80 flowers in the garden. There were 39 white flowers and the rest were pink. How many flowers are pink? Okay, so we just start adding and subtracting? No, of course not. We always have to make sure that we represent the problem first. That'll help us understand whether we do have to add or subtract. So let's go ahead and represent. The first thing I noticed was that it says Frederick counted a total of 80 flowers in the garden. So I'm going to use a number bond to represent this. I already know that when it says total of 80 flowers, that's my hint that if we're drawing a number bond, 80 is the whole. So I'm going to start by making top part. And I'm just going to label that with a T for total because that's what I learned from the story. Now I can draw in the rest of my number bond. Okay, then it says there were 39 white flowers and the rest were pink. All right, so those would be my parts. So 39. I'm going to draw a W for white. And then we don't know how many pink flowers there were, so I'm going to put a question mark and label that P for pink. All right, so now that we have a number bond set up, I see 80 is my whole, 39 is a part, and we don't know the other part. So if we are trying to solve for a part, are we adding or subtracting today? Yeah, we're going to have to subtract. So let's use one of our handy-dandy strategies to solve. Now, yesterday I used flat sticks and dots, so let's practice with expanded notation for today. All right, so if I'm breaking 80 into an expanded form, what would that look like? Yeah, if I'm going to break it into tens and ones, that would look like 80 plus 0. Okay, and we're taking away, so I'm going to take away 39. And how would I break down 39 into tens and ones? Yeah, so it would be 30 plus 9. All right, so let's go ahead and solve. All right, place value, which do I start with? Ones or the tens? Exactly, always going to start with the ones place. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so 0, take away 9. 0, can I take 9 away from 0? No, so what do I have to do? You guys are really helping me out here. We have to regroup, absolutely. All right, so if we're subtracting, it means I have to take away a 10. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out. Now I'm going to turn this into 70 because I'm going to take 110 from 80. Now, over here I have 10. Okay, so 10 minus 9. That works. I can take away the smaller number from a bigger number. Okay, so 10 minus 9. Well, I know 1 more than 9 is 10. So 10 minus 9 is 1. All right, and then we're just left with the tens place. 70 minus 30. Again, using my mental math skills here, guys. 7 minus 3 is 4. Exactly. So therefore, 70 minus 30 is 40. Awesome. All right, so then 40 plus 1 is 41. You got it. But 41 what? Don't forget the units. You got it. 41 pink flowers. Oh, what's up, Superman? What are you doing up here? Oh, yeah, no, I agree. They did a great job. It really helped me out. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so to recap, guys, our target today is make sure that you're using your understanding of place value to add and subtract using a strategy that makes sense to us. So what that looks like. Because today we're going to be doing a lot of math stories, it's important that you first read carefully and represent each problem. Use a number bond, use a tape diagram, draw pictures. Make sure you're clearly labeling those as you do it. Then pick a strategy to solve that makes sense and show your work. You saw that I used expanded notation, but I also use a little bit of mental math to help me through that as well. Regroup when needed, starting in the ones place, and make sure you submit your work in standard form in the answer box. You may read carefully. You may need to type in the units as well. So thanks so much for joining me today. And while when we think of superheroes on National Superhero Day, we do often think of our favorite comic book heroes. But in these times, the real superheroes are all the people that are out there working, helping our communities. From the nurses and the EMTs that are responding to those that have been stricken with COVID-19, to the delivery people, to the grocery store workers that are out there, frankly, risking their own lives to make sure that we have everything that we need. So thank you to all of you for joining me today. Thank you to all of the people that are working, including, I'm sure, some of your family members that are helping to make sure that we get through this together. All right, so happy National Superhero Day. I'll see you tomorrow. No, you'll see me tomorrow.